Hello everyone, this is Lightstream Live. My name is Leonid, and today let's spend our short video in the Lightstream program. I encountered a small problem. I needed some way to create masks in the Lightstream program. And then I was given two great ideas on how to create masks in Lightstream. Why do we even need masks? Well, for example, if we have a building or a Ferris wheel, for instance, with a tricky pixel arrangement where we need to align the pixels that are clustered together in some way to create some sort of order where one type of lighting will pass through and on other pixels a different type of lighting. And so I needed such a task. Where can you even make masks? Masks can be made in any graphic editor, even in Paint. What is a mask? It's simply a black and white image where the black color is like transparent. It gets subtracted, and in the white color, we draw the image that we need. So, there isn't a specific mask creation editor in Lightstream yet, but it might appear in the future. And usually, I draw masks in Photoshop, of course. That is, we take a mapping, some kind of layout, for example, of a building facade, we upload it into Photoshop, and from this facade image, we know where the pixels will be located. I draw a mask, just stripes, maybe filled. That is, on these stripes, there will be pixels of one color, on others, another color. So, let's move to Lightstream and see how else masks can be made. With a simple example, of course. Let me show you with the example of the lighting behind me. These are regular lights with 10 pixels. And wheel. Create some kind of mask for them. So, the first method. By the way, if you know, we can output the entire workspace as a mask through View, Export Mask. And it will highlight all the pixels with a mask. And you can export this mask for further editing, for example, in some editor. So, here it is displayed. Here are the pixels, all with a mask. You can paint these two pixels into one mask, erase these, and based on this very mask, which is exported from Lightstream, create your own mask in any graphic editor. Well, at this stage, we need to create masks within the program using programmatic tools and effects. Let's make it so that the first pixels in these lights glow one color and the second pixels, or the third ones, to glow a different color. How to do this, I wondered. And then the chief chemist of this program came to my aid, who studies and breaks down this program into molecules. That is, of course, Victor. A huge thank you to him. And the first thing he suggested was to make an effect. Add an effect. Let's add it, a gradient effect. This is quite a handy tool. Creating mask. It turns out, close it. We added the effect. I have layout 1. Here it is, layout 1. It's located right on these lights. And we'll set a mask, that is, a black and white image. So here's what we do. In the Properties panel, that is, in the properties of this effect, when we clicked on the gradient, you have this kind of window. And here we have, exactly, the gradient itself. Let's select this circle. Make it white. Color. We'll just make this circle white too. And the third circle will be black. And we'll adjust it somewhere around here. And we adjust the white towards the black. Let's enlarge the field here. See, it's grayish, but we need to make it completely white. Oh, it's tricky. To make it easier, we can detach this window, properties. Just like this. Wait, but let's make it longer here. Done. See, the pixel has turned white. It's convenient that we have a pixel grid now. Absolutely beautiful. So, we've made a white background on the first pixels of our lights. To add another color, double-click on the gradient with the left mouse button. You can click anywhere. You can click here. You can delete with the right mouse button. So, here we leave it black. Let's add more. We'll make it white. So, let's zoom in. This is the second pixel. Let's move to the third. That is, we move it closer. Let's stop somewhere around here. And pull. It's better to bring the knees to white, of course. Excellent. And now let's add more white and add more black and make a closing. Mask. Excellent. Well, we've created a mask. More precisely, we've created a clear black-white gradient for now. We created white on the first pixels and on the third pixels. Now, in the tab, right here in the effects, on the timeline, we select the Luma Mask Blending mode, which is a brightness mask black-white. Alpha mask won't work here because black has color. It's not transparent. So we select Luma Mask and see what we've got. Yes, our first and third pixels are lit. The mask worked. If we need a static mask all the time, then we set the speed 0. I made a mistake, and now the mask is playing. The color changes perfectly. This is the first method. I was shown it's cool and convenient. You can offset it if needed. You can create different effects with it, but now we're using it as a mask, so the mask works. The first method like this. Let's move on to the second method. What else can we add? We open the effects again and see which effects can be used as a mask. Yes, practically any static effects that are black and white. Any of them. Ellipse, square. The next method is text. Let's add it right away. Here is the text. So, the text speed is 0. Static mask. Here we can write any text. We can write it like this. For example, we can write the lowercase Latin letter L. Now we have a vertical line. It can be enlarged by font size, stretched along X, Y. This is what's missing in the first method, gradient. Let's create it now, not for the entire layout. That is for let only the first pixel light up. Well, actually, the mask is ready. If we make any Ask the Water, the mask is ready. You can also write. And we have more dashes, or we can also use the letter L. 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 So we have it every other one. Beautiful. Alpha Mask also works on the font because the font is transparent. Well, both Luma Mask and Alpha Mask work with the font. It doesn't matter, and that's cool. So this is the second method, also pretty neat. Yeah, using text as a mask. And let's see what other effects we have. Ellipse, gradient text lines. Lines are also cool. Let's give it a try. Here we have a line created. And here, you can make both a horizontal mask and a vertical one right away, but only one at a time. Let's remove, for example, the vertical one. We'll do it just on this line. Let's reduce X size. Do it like this specifically, and like this. That's it, there you go. We have it lit up, so only that line. Great, but it's still cool. When you need to quickly make a mask, you can even make a fairly complex diagonal one using text. Let's take some text and create an angle. Then we'll stretch it along the x-axis, according to the game Kura, compress it. Shift it a little over here. Stretch it more along the y-axis. That's it. We have a diagonal mask. Cool. In general, you can experiment with these masking methods. It's probably not as convenient as in Photoshop, but for a quick mask, and without leaving this program Lightstream, it can be implemented in various ways. Also masks. If you have a somewhat, well, not super complex object, where you need to make a really intricate mask with curves, you can use the standard built-in effects in Lightstream and create the mask you need, which is cool. This is the short video about masks, just sharing a cool trick in Lightstream. I really needed this trick. I figured it out. Learned how to do it. And I hope you do too. This trick will also come in handy for some work or project. That's all. This was Leonid. Light Live. Stay on this channel, subscribe, and give it a like. Dayong.